What's going on, guys? Challenge here, and today we're going to be talking about the new Guardian Games weapons in PvP. We're going to do a little bit of a mashup, the title and the Taraxippos or Taraxippos. Someone actually told me how to pronunciate the weapon, and now I completely forgot, so thank you whoever the hell that was. I suck at pronouncing things. There we go. But we'll break this down in a few things. I'm actually going to talk about the title a little bit more because the new scout rifle I think is pretty simple, pretty frank. You'll understand when I show you guys the god roll and things like that. But let's jump into how they obtain these weapons. For whatever reason you don't know, you just cash in medallions while participating in the Guardian Games activities. This is the only way to get these weapons. So when Guardian Games ends, which I think is next week or fairly soon, you will no longer be able to attain these weapons until the following Guardian Games, as long as these weapons are still in the rotation. Now in PvE, both these weapons are interesting, they're good, they're fun. I think the scout rifle has a little bit better optimized capabilities for the PvE sandbox compared to it in PvP, but that doesn't mean that this doesn't have a punch or a purpose in the game, because it's actually pretty good. Now with the title SMG and the Taraxippos scout rifle, here on screen is going to be your preferred god roll. So with the title, we want Chamber Compensator, Ricochet Rounds, Perpetual Motion, Rangefinder, and hopefully a Range Masterwork. This will benefit you in the range category, and it makes this weapon damn solid in the experience. We'll showcase some stuff where it compares to with other things, but let's slide over and talk about the Taraxippos. This, you want Arrowhead Rake, Accurate Rounds, Zen Moment, and Kill Clip with hopefully a Range Masterwork. Now, this weapon has a lot of interesting capabilities. You can put explosive payload, you can do other stuff, but Zen Moment and Kill Clip is such a simple and classic combination that still rocks the world, because here on screen you'll see a perfect example of why this is so good. It has great synergy. You're just chaining and chaining. It is a lightweight frame, so it will be shooting a little bit faster, and you will be absolutely dropping people faster than they can realize. It's solid. It's a basic, simple combination to make this scout rifle amazing in PvP. But it's not going to be top tier because there is plenty of other solid exotic scout rifles and legendary scout rifles that kind of do top this. So even though this is amazing, this is fun, it does work, this roll is kind of just simple. It's fun to have, but meta crunching, maybe not the best weapon to use in a competitive or trials setting. Now let's go back and talk about the title, and let's mainly showcase this in the item comparison tool in LightGG. I think we'll get a good gauge on where this stands in the meta. The title SMG is an aggressive frame, so it shares similarities with the Ikelos SMG and the Immortal, two SMGs which are arguably the best in PvP, not only as a weapon itself, but just in the category of an SMG. We all know the Immortal is godly, the Ikelos is a fair competitor, so the title is here to just kind of keep things as is. As you see here, based on the basic stats, the stock stats, no perks included, it is losing to the Immortal in drastic ways in certain regards, and depending on how you feel about the Ikelos with some of the perks, it's losing to that in other ways too. The one thing it does get that is important is zoom, so if you're really trying to crunch zoom to your benefit, then go right ahead. But I don't think this isn't significant enough with some of the other statistical differences between range with the Immortal and the zoom for both these guns, for example. But yeah, it's going to be a fun gun. Doesn't mean it's useless. It's just when it comes to playing in competitive or those trial settings, the title and the new strand scout rifle may be taking a little bit of backseat depending on your loadout. I do think collectively in more of the long range setting and kind of where they have a longer lasting effect, the new scout rifle definitely with Zen Moment and Kill Clip will feel nice and benefit from the fact that it's in those categories of long range. When you're at this point, guys, it's kind of preference. Jade Rabbit's amazing still, but I do think you get Kill Clip, Zen Moment with this, it's going to be chaining, and depending on the player, it will be phenomenal. And that's kind of where the video is going to end. There's not much to say on these two weapons. They're solid additions, but as the current PvP sandbox stands, nothing revolutionary, nothing game changing. So if anyone's saying otherwise, I think they're a little bit lying. But let me know your thoughts on these weapons. Are you guys having fun with these in PvP? I know I am, but depending on the mode, depending on the playlist, will determine what I'm using. I'm sure it's the same for you guys. Also enjoyed this video, found this video informative. Definitely drop this video a like, helps out the video a ton. And if you guys want more content from me, definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button and that bell to be notified for when I drop more content. But that's all I got for this one. Challenge you here, and I'm out.